Hey everyone, my name is Marcel Taylor. I am a DC-based artist, born and raised in Houston, Texas, but moved to Washington, DC many moons ago. Um, I received my bachelor's of fine arts degree at Howard University, and later on I received my master's degree at Lesley University in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Before this exhibition, not too many years ago, I was doing a exhibition or a portfolio around the issue of gentrification. Unlike this exhibition that you see here, that exhibition was totally or semi-abstract, and the forms were sort of based in architecture, urban surroundings, and the idea that black folks were being pushed out of their neighborhoods and sort of relocated against their will based on political or social ramifications of policy and things like that. So that portfolio, even though it was not figurative like what you see here, was still sort of based around the issues that our community faced, and it sort of represented a tension of how people were moving in and how our people were moving out, and how I felt about the whole situation where our community were kind of were put on our backs, so to speak. So basically, the exhibition, it's called Unapologetic, is a body of work where I try to offer a counter narrative to what I've seen as sort of ongoing negative portrayals of Black folks in American media and in pop culture in general. Now, one of the specific themes I think in this series involves, let's say, masking sort of symbology, especially with skeptical eyes and cynical mood, which I sort of portray the characters having these symbolic or imaginary masks that I think most Black folks have to wear. They're imaginary masks, but we all have to kind of wear these masks to sort of conceal who we are on the inside versus how we portray ourselves in a public space. Kind of like what W.E.B. Du Bois was describing with his double consciousness concept. There's another theme, especially with Entangled Souls and Feminine Warrior, where I try to introduce the idea of Black folks as a community often have to embody or wear these invisible cloaks, again, to kind of navigate the public sphere. Let's face it, when we go out into the world, we have to face racism, sexism, and all type of other isms just to sort of get through the day. One thing I also tried to incorporate was the idea that some of these symbols have been inspired by African textile or African protective symbology to sort of encapsulate the idea that these symbols are protecting us once we step out the door. When visitors come in to see the work, I'm very excited when I see smiles and excitement. I want folks to recognize that our past has, and our heritage has great potential to build upon, and that we don't have to be shy about it in any way, because our culture is just as great or prominent as any other culture. Hopefully, this exhibition will kind of give people the notion that, hey, we have a culture to be proud of, and a heritage that we can build upon, and we can take it from the past, on into the future. There's an upcoming exhibition where you can find my work at the Sandy Spring Museum, and that will be from January until March, I believe. So you'll be able to see my work there. Until then, I'll just keep doing more of this work, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future.